Gaano ba kahirap tumakbo ng 21 kilometers or half marathon as someone na hindi locked in sa training? And ano yung mga risks kapag gagawin mo to? So, I will run a half marathon tonight dito sa Hoka Midnight Run 2026 dito sa Davao City. I'm Ospe and I just trained for my 21 kilometers today pero hindi structured. And nag-start ako since October 2025 pa. Pinagsasabay ko yung lifting and running pero sobrang dami kong gala starting 2026 kaya hindi ako nakapag-lock in sa training. Last 2 weeks na marathon, kakagaling ko lang sa bakasyon kasama yung girlfriend ko so hindi ako nakapag-train for 2 weeks. Pagbalik ko, mga nagawa ko lang are easy runs and intervals. Hindi na ako nakapag-practice ng long run. 2 days before my half marathon, nag-stop na ako mag-train ng legs and easy run na lang. Take in mind, yung PR ko sa highest distance ko is 18 kilometers. Nag-carb load na ako, I took electrolytes that day, massage gun, and ready na ako. Medyo ambitious pa ako and sabi ko, I'll run this half marathon at sub 2 hours and 30 minutes. And to do that, kailangan yung average pace ko is 6 minutes. So I got there and solid yung vibe ng run. Nag-start na yung 21 kilometer category and sinunod ko lang yung nakita ko sa isang reel na dapat at the first 5 kilometer treat it as warm up. So kahit gaano pa karami yung tumatakbo past me, hindi ko binilisan. If you are being more consistent sa running mo, the first 5 kilometers is very doable. There's this adrenaline since marami kayong tumatakbo and what made it hype more is yung DJ sa streets. At 6 kilometer yung pace ko nito, 6 minutes na. Nakatulong din dito yung sapatos ko since I think this is a top rated shoes from ASICS. This is Metaspeed Tokyo from ASICS and race shoes to. Optimized tong sapatos na to kaya bouncy talaga every stride. Every station din I try to drink water and electrolytes. At 7 kilometers I'm feeling good, dire-diretso yung run at 6 minutes pace steady. Then 9 kilometer, 10 kilometer until it's 12 kilometer. Nafe-feel ko na yung init kahit gabi kasi mali ko rin na nag-compression shirt ako. Nag-overheat yung body ko kaya every water station naliligo ako ng cold ass water. Then by 12 kilometer nafe-feel ko na yung pagod ng legs ko but I can still go. Consistent pa rin yung pace ko. Nag-take din ako nito ng salt packet since it can help bring back your sodium levels and also electrolytes. Basang-basa na ako nito and throbbing na rin yung legs ko. Nakaranas na rin ako ng cramps at kilometer 15. At 17 kilometers, limping na ako. Ika-ika na ako and ramdam ko na talaga yung cramps. But ang ginagawa ko to maintain that pace is sinasakto ko lang yung pace sa pace na hindi ako nagka-cramps. And that's around 7-minute pace. Last kilometer was so painful. My whole legs are cramping. As in every step, I can feel na magka-cramp yung muscles ko sa quads and sa calves pero tinutuloy-tuloy ko lang at sustainable pace. At this time, I thought hindi possible yung sub 2 hours and 30 minutes. I put everything into it and sinabi ko sa sarili ko, I just have to give it my full effort and see the results at the end. Last kilometer, uphill pa kaya mas mabagal yung naging pace ko. But when I saw the finish line, kahit masakit yung legs ko, nag-numbed na lang. Last 500 meters was at 6-minute pace sa cramping legs. And then I crossed the finish line. I got the medal and finally conquered myself and ran my first half marathon. But then for the moment of truth, kung nakuha ko ba yung sub 2 hours and 30 minutes? Yes sir! So, naka 2 hours and 28 minutes tayo. Mahirap sumali sa race kapag hindi maayos yung prep mo, especially long runs like this. Kailangan talaga lock in ka sa easy runs, intervals, and long runs mo. But we finished it and we crossed the line. But then I decided na I'll join the Davao Marathon this August. Mas magla-lock in na ako sa training ko, sa nutrition, and that will be for another video. Yun lang. Peace.